Yard haunt update. So tonight we came out here, we put new batteries in the pumpkin pucks, and we put some new batteries and some candles. We put out some new candles, and we're getting ready for something really cool tomorrow. I'm kind of kicking around maybe putting another light out here or something, because I need a light on that gravedigger for sure. So we did a little bit of swapping. Not sure how I like it, but we have that gravedigger lit up a little bit better. I put a little orange light on him, and yeah, I mean, he's lit up more, but his face is still super blue. I don't really know what else to do other than move the light closer and try to uplight him more, or just go get a white light and put it on him. But I had to unplug Skeleton Sacrifice to test this out, so we're gonna leave it for that tonight. After this update, I might mess around some more, because tomorrow I won't have time to do any messing around. So over here we added some of these little candles. Now, as you see, this one here, they're supposed to be amber lights, like the one over there on that tombstone up top, it's flickering, and the one that's down here on that tombstone flickering. But yeah, they're not the same color, and they're supposed to be the same color. And I ordered them like 2 weeks ago, so I mean, I could probably return them. I mean, I'll use them. They're not terrible, but I like the amber light versus whatever that is. That's definitely not amber, and the box is even marked amber. So it is what it is there. But we have new pumpkin puck light in that jack-o'-lantern there between the two animatronics. We have a new pumpkin puck in this jack-o'-lantern over here. I got rid of the little candle here and put one of the bigger ones, and that's lit up pretty well. But the jack-o'-lantern's like super well lit now. It looks really good. So anyway, we have Old Faithful and Skeleton Sacrifice over here. I will get those lights plugged back in. I just got to go get a splitter, get those in. I might try and put up a little bit more corn, what I have left, tomorrow, just to kind of help things. I've been having a hell of a time with the corn, which you guys know. But I don't know if you can see that, but the spider webs all over this black fence look legit. Well, they are legit. They're real. Looks really cool. It's all over the other side too. Looks really neat. But anyway, today I was at Home Depot and I went to Lowe's checking out clearance. Lowe's didn't have much, and what they did have, they didn't have clearance. Like the that big guy, that deep sea diver and the captain of the ship, whatever he is. They had those things, and they were not marked down at all. But I was going after Joseph Crackstone, and they did not have him in stock. I even asked the guy, and he was like, nah, we don't have any more. So it's like, well, never mind. So I might end up just getting him online. I don't know. It probably won't get here in time, because like I said, my trick-or-treat is this Sunday. We always do our trick-or-treat a week before trick-or-treat thing, or oh my god, we always do our trick-or-treat the Sunday before Halloween. It's the way my town does it, just so it doesn't conflict with everyone around us, all the neighboring towns. That way everyone can kind of get out and hit different trick-or-treats. I know a lot of you have been asking me, like, what the heck, why do you guys do that? It's like, well, It's just so everyone can get their fair share of trick-or-treating and hit the neighboring cities. So like everyone has a shot to go get a bunch of candy, and it's not everyone trying to hurry up and go trick-or-treating on Halloween, and it's a madhouse, and you're trying to run your kid to 4 different cities in 2 hours, and it doesn't work. So our area kind of spreads it all out, which is kind of cool because we can go to multiple different towns, multiple different days, so it works out. But like I said, this is going to be the setup. I was hoping to score some animatronics today. I did go to Lowe's, like I said. I got a couple little things. I went to Home Depot, and they had Frankenstein for $195, and I almost bought him. I was on the fence about him, but I think I might hold out a little bit longer and see if he drops more, because they had 3 at my store plus the display. So I have a feeling there's going to be quite a bit of him left. And then they had 3 of the skull archways. Those were $100 a piece. I thought about getting one of those, but I don't want that one. I want the pumpkin one that's just going to go here instead of this ladder archway that's falling apart. So next year I won't have to worry about the lanterns, because those will no longer work with that archway. I could probably rig something up to where it would work, but yeah, either way, regardless, we're gonna have to do away with the white fencing, and we're gonna have to do all black fencing because that archway is bigger than this one. So is what it is. But I kind of want to get away from this fence anyway and just use that black fencing, because it's just way easier. It's lighter, it's easier to work with. But doing the fence columns will be kind of neat as well. So like I have one right there, just kind of right in front of caretaker. It makes no sense. It should be right in the corner, and it's not. And then this one, I have a short end here, and it should be in the corner, and it's just, it looks goofy, you know. It needs kind of rethought. So doing the all black fencing all the way across will be a lot better. But then, like I said, I'll have to build 1, 2, 3, probably 4 just to get to this side, and probably 3 for this side at least, because this side's bigger than the other side. But yeah, so that's quite a bit. That's like pretty much what I have. I think I have 8 panels already, and I'll have to build what, 7 to 8 more maybe. And that's I can tell you right now, that's like $300 just to do that. It's a lot of stuff. No, it's not really a lot of stuff. It's a lot of work. It is definitely a lot of work. And I'll have to start early, because I rushed those ones, and I mean, everything was fine, but I definitely need to I'll have to order finials, and I have a bunch of spare ones, but I'll need more. But anyway, so we still have all this stuff out here. We got our Reaper, our jack-o'-lanterns, we got Dark Princess. She is on tonight. Oh, she set off Gravestone Ghoul. Only thing that kind of stinks with this side, I have the one big animatronic here, then I have this guy, which he does work and he talks and stuff like that. I just have him off. And then we have Guard Zombie there, but you know, he doesn't do anything in the back. He doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. Michael doesn't do anything. So there's everything that's back here that's big doesn't do anything. And I think that's what I'm missing over here, is this something big that moves. Whereas this side, you know, we have Demonica up front, we have Lunging Lily, or whatever her name is, Pumpkin Carver, whatever her name is. We got the Caretaker, he's big and up front. We got Grave Robber, big and up front. We have Boogeyman, which is big and in the back, moving around. We got that Caretaker in the back. We kind of have a little mix of big and small items over here, where, like, yeah, we have the big 12-footer and stuff like that, but that side over there is just, it's lacking something big. Instead of where the Gravedigger is, I wanted to put that Joseph Crackstone back there, so he was tall and towering, and Fog Machine and all that stuff, and then move the Gravedigger up against the fence over there. It was kind of my idea. If I order it, and hopefully he gets here in time, and he'll be there for trick or treat and whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping his price dropped a little bit more, because I still don't want to pay $269 for him. But yeah, beyond that, all we did over here was we added this little we added a new pumpkin puck light in this jack-o'-lantern here. We put a new candle up there. Let's see. Oh, we put the new candle over there. We added it. Oh, I was gonna put a candle here, but I did not. Then we got the candle on over here for her, Emily Bink's tombstone. We still have our Scarecrow. Everything's still the same. I didn't move anything around, kicking that around if I want to move something. But I think everything is what it is for now.
Take a good look at my face. It will be the last thing you ever see.
We got my groundbreaker here with the tombstone in the back and a dead tree branch. And we added like dead tree branches over here by the 12-footer. And like I said, that candle there on that tombstone. Just a lot of little things that you don't really see driving by, but for video purposes, and I think it looks pretty neat. And I mean, I guess I could take one of those candles from that back there and move over to that tombstone over there, but anyway, look guys, now the left one is lighting up and the right one is off. What on earth? So tomorrow I will have to fix that before I got some friends coming over tomorrow, so we gotta take care of that and get everything in ship shape. That's why I came out here, put new lights and everything, new batteries, get everything fired up. I will be putting new 9 volts on those guys up top there, so those are lit up green. I'll put new batteries in these guys as soon as I get home from work, so those things will be on shortly before they get here. But I got something really cool going on tomorrow, which I'll explain after this car goes by. So the haunt I work at our sister haunt, there is a guy that does interviews, and he interviews local artists, local talent, whether you paint or you're a musician or you're a haunt actor or you're whatever you do, you know, your graphic design. He just hits local talent. And I have been in the queue for probably 2 years, and I finally got in touch with him about it, because you know I was supposed to last year, and he told me to get a hold of him in like August to line something up to come in September, because I tried to get him to come out here last year to film and do the interview out here with, because I had the swamp shack out here, and I had all kinds of cool stuff out here last year. Fortunately, last year he was booked solid. He had no openings. He really wanted to come out here and check it out because I sent him all kinds of photos of my house and everything. So he thought, what the heck, yeah, we'll get something. He's like, get a hold of me next year if you're gonna set your yard up. I said, oh, I do it every year. So he's like, well, definitely let me know, and I'll get out there and I will do a interview with you next year. So this year I forgot to contact him, get my name in the queue, and get squared away. And I ended up contacting him anyway. And he's like, if somebody cancels, I'll definitely let you know because I'll need to fill it. And just so happened on my way home Sunday, we were coming home from a pumpkin patch, and he got a hold of me, and he was like, hey, I had a cancellation. Are you available Tuesday? And I said, absolutely. Unfortunately, like I said, this year kind of sucks. The yard haunt's not that great. Last year would have been way cooler with the shack out here and the fishermen, and the whole setup I had last year was way better than this one. So that kind of sucks, just for that standpoint, because I put so much effort into that stuff last year. Or this year, this is just kind of thrown together just to get something out here for everybody. But last year was definitely way cooler. We had all the major animatronics out there on the porch. We had all the horror icons out there. We had the swamp shack and the fishermen on the porch, and I had alligators and stuff, and I had all these swamp light, fire and ice, green fire and ice lights on the ground, and everything just looked really cool. And I had all the corn and just the moss and everything hanging off that thing. Like, that looked so cool, and I really wanted to show that off because I was super proud of that one. And he was unfortunately unable to come out and check it out last year. So anyway, we linked up. We're gonna do an interview tomorrow night here at 7 o'clock. It'll be live on Facebook. So once we all go live and everything, I will share it on my community page, and you guys can go and watch that video. But we will be filming it right here in the front yard, chatting, and probably only chop it up for an hour or so. Nothing crazy. We will talk this. We'll talk kind of the backstory of this, how long I've been doing it, stuff like that. Probably won't go too in depth on that, but we will talk the history and kind of my future with it and stuff. But we're gonna talk a lot more haunt. Because he does work at the Sister Haunt. He's one of the main characters there, and I am the main character at the haunt I work at. So it's kind of cool. We're both on the billboards and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. So we'll be able to chop it up on that aspect of things. And then also we're going to be talking about dark matter, which is my business. All the props and stuff that I make. So I'll probably drag a few of those things out here and get a little publicity out of it, promote my brand a little bit more. So that's pretty cool for me. Unfortunately, I don't have a hoodie. It's gonna be cold, so I won't be wearing a dark matter hoodie. I'll probably be wearing my haunted house hoodie, repping them. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could wear like a hoodie with my shirt over it or something. But yeah, so we'll be out here tomorrow night talking about my 5 years of fear. This is, I guess, what I'm going to call it this year. And then we'll be talking about the pro haunts, and then talking about dark matter. So those are the three key things we're going to be talking about. He's already made the post. If I remember to, I'll put that in here as well as the little post he made. But yeah, so pretty exciting. Something, to promote my little yard display, even though trick-or-treat and Halloween's right around the corner. That kind of stinks. It's so late, but I'd rather take late than never. So it's really cool to be asked to be on there, and such short notice and all that stuff. But it'll be really cool to like talk about all the stuff that I did make. But it just kind of sucks this year, like I don't have the swamp shack out here, and you know, a lot more stuff that I actually built. This year it's kind of all store-bought stuff. I won't be able to really show you like, hey, this is what it looked like, this is that, you know, like I'll probably talk to him about it off camera, or I'll probably mention a little bit, you know, like last year I had this big, you know, 8-foot tall shack sitting here, you know, facade, you know, it was all done up. It had seaweed and moss and, you know, all this stuff all over. It was super cool. It had lights all ran around it. It had a flickering short circuit light for a porch light, and, you know, it had a fake doorway with the door handle on it, and had cutout windows so you could actually see into it. Like, I'll go into depth on talking about, you know, all the stuff that I have made, but I will show props and stuff that I have made. But I do have I have 3 out here that I've made. But yeah, so I'll show off some dark matter stuff and some other things. So that's it. That's going to be today's update, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned.